Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-7.
Hello, Noble Bear fans, and welcome to NobleBears.tv. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's a wonderful night for basketball. We've got the girls tipping off in about 30 minutes. We thought we'd come on live and let you know you have an opportunity to watch the girls warm up a little bit. But I am joined here by the one, the only one in the whole wide world named Chili Lorenz, I think. So
Hey,
welcome.
What's going on, Matt? It's a great day to have some basketball going on. I feel like me and you have both been missing it. Either I've been here or you've been here, so it's great to finally get back with you and time to do some announcing.
It's been a long time since I've seen you.
I know it. I feel like it. We had a big break off, and yet we're still just now seeing each other. So hey, always great to be with you. Great to announce some basketball. Big exciting matchup for you today.
Okay.
You'll have your Little Axe Indians and your Noble Bears, both boys and girls. And the reason why we're running late, it should have been tipping off right about now, but running just a minute late. And because the boys nor the girls had a JV game, and I think that kind of gave some more time to the teams, and things should run a lot more on schedule today.
All right.
So that's kind of why we're on the air early. Here in just a minute, we're going to get off the mic and let you just watch the girls warm up. And we'll let Little Axe come out, too. They're still not out of the locker room yet. We got about 27 minutes till we tip it off.
When did they show up? Maybe about 5 minutes or so
Yeah, I was about
ago?
to say 5-10 minutes ago or so.
Okay.
So they're all kind of just getting dressed now, getting ready to get warmed up and stretched.
I saw the coaches from Little Axe here. You know, they the one coach, the assistant coach, he used to be here in Noble all the time. So, you know, we got a good relationship with him. So glad he's here. Well, excited about this game. I guess we'll kind of go through it maybe about 5-10 minutes before the game, and we'll be back. But we'll let you guys here at NobleBears.tv just watch the girls warm up, and you can see the court, obviously, in your screen, and we'll let that go. Get anything before we take off for just a little bit?
Before we start, go Bears.
Go Bears. All right. All right, welcome back. NobleBears.tv. The Noble varsity girls are running onto the court right now. We wanted to invite you guys to tune in, and from here on out, we'll be broadcasting not only this game, but also the boys' game that follows right after this. We are apologetic that we thought the game started at 6 o'clock. That was what time we were told, and started a little bit later, but that's okay. We're here ready to go, and they can watch all the warm-ups and stuff. You know, I've always been a fan of going to games early and watching all the warm-ups and all that kind of stuff happen. So you can usually tell the energy and the excitement of the athletes that are performing. Looks like the Noble girls are ready to go. They're cheering. It seems like they're very energetic tonight. So.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, a thing about warm-ups, it's probably one of the most important things to watch for a parent, for a coach.
Gotcha.
Just anybody who wants to watch a game. I think you can really tell how a team's going to play by the way they warm up. I think if somebody warms up really fast and energetic and excited, you can tell game, like the tip-off comes and they're going to be ready to rock and roll.
Right.
Because they want to be there.
Right.
You see, I always know as an opposing player, I'd look at a team and I'd just be like, try and reading their body language. I'd try and find a guy who didn't look strong.
Right.
And just mentally wear him down off the second the game started. So I think warming up has a lot to do, not just for the people in the stands, but for players looking across the floor.
Right.
If you're looking at the opposing team and you're thinking, okay, I'm going to be better than this team, then that's going to be that. More than likely, what you think about is what you bring about.
Uh-oh.
So,
I like it, man. I like it. That's right. Well, Noble Bears, the Lady Bears, they look sharp right now. Passes are super crisp. They making lots of their layups already. They look sharp right now for sure. And not to take anything away from the Little Axe Lady Indians, but they last time that the Noble Bears faced the Little Axe Indians, it was in Little Axe. It was don't hold me to this, but I think it was about Noble's 4th game of the season.
I think it was close for sure.
Yeah, like 4th or 5th game of the season. Noble came to Little Axe and they were fired up to come right out of the gates. I remember that game was over with in the first quarter.
Yeah,
and
the girls absolutely dominated that game. I think they played a little faster, and I think every shot they took just went in. It was just kind of one of those days where. Didn't mean to cut you off, by the way. I'm sorry.
No,
but it was just one of those days where when you shoot the basketball and then one thing drops and then teammate follows you up and another thing drops and all of a sudden you're in a groove. And
all of a sudden
they just stayed in a groove for, I think it was 32 minutes.
Absolutely. So. Well, it was 4 quarters of lots of points. They actually scored 60 points in that game, and they only allowed 20 points. The Little Axe Indian girls. So it was definitely I wouldn't say much of a barn burner, but it was definitely, it was one-sided for sure. And the Noble Lady Bears, they came out with a big victory, leaving Little Axe that night, and that was a big win. But that wasn't too long ago. It was before the Christmas break, so we don't know what we have right now. You know, neither Little Axe nor Noble have played in quite some time now because, again, we took a long break over the weekend, missed a couple of games, that sort of thing. So, you never know. You never know who's returning tonight. So
yeah, and the girls got to play at least a little bit coming off the break. They got to play in a tournament. I think you really worked the kinks out of the way. Tournament obviously goes against your record and what you think, but it's not a conference games. Right. None of them are conference. Whether you're playing a team that was in it or not, it's a tournament-style play.
Right.
I don't think it went the way that the Bears wanted to, and I don't think it was because of a lack of a game plan or anything like that. I think they played really well. I just think the bucket did not want to accept the ball from the players, I think, for 3 games. So I remember they were getting the shots that they wanted and everything, and just they didn't happen to fall, which is going to happen in basketball.
Right. So, they would it'd go halfway in and then rattle out. You're like, oh, my goodness.
Yep.
How's that happening?
You were just kind of thinking okay, surely this next one's going in. If it's the same shot, it's going in the next time.
Right.
And then the same shot would go up, and it would do the exact same thing. So couldn't take the top off.
I'm hearing you. Well, we thank you guys so much. You can, of course, watch the Noble girls warming up here a little bit. Over on your right side of your screen, they have already kind of gone into a rotation where they take the ball out to half court, and they bring it across, do a little 3-on-2, and see how that goes. The officials have showed up here on the court. It's 9 minutes, 9 seconds left, and they've super excited that they're here right now and that you guys are tuned in to NobleBears.tv. Very, very excited about that. So we're looking forward to a great night of basketball, and we'll be right back here at NobleBears.tv.
260835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
All right, welcome back to NobleBears.tv, and thank you to Coach Ferris coming over and giving us a little bit of insight, information about the Little Axe Indian girls, and shout out to the Mrs. Coach Kim Ferris. Thank you for tuning in to NobleBears.tv. So thank you very much for chiming in. You can connect with us at NobleBears.tv on Facebook and Twitter as well, but sounds like they had a pretty tough tournament down in Davis.
Douglas, I believe it was. They played in Douglas, and I'm pretty sure, what was he saying? They played Velma, Lexington.
Right, and he wasn't sure about
the third team, and then I guess that was a pretty tough tournament for them, which I know down there, it's some pretty stiff competition.
Oh, yeah.
I know Tony Hartzog, not sure if he's watching. He was just telling me about how the boys are going down there, and very good, very solid basketball team. And I know Douglas is actually coming in sometime. I think I might have mixed up some dates because Douglas is coming to Purcell to play in the Purcell tournament, and that's actually who the Noble Bear boys are going to play first.
Oh, wow.
I think there was a team dropped out due to kind of some COVID issues or some sickness issues.
Oh, wow.
And so they fixed a couple of things, and
Good.
Coach Bradley got a text message that said, hey, who do you want to play? And Noble Bears, I think, will be playing Douglas, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
So that'll be in Purcell this upcoming Thursday.
We'll get some confirmation on that for definitely for the boys' game, but looks like the student body they're going to line up and run the girls in whenever they get a chance to. Or
yeah, I think that's not our side, is it? I'm looking at the blue and the white.
Yeah, that's Little Axe.
Little Axe has got a student section in tonight. I think some of the boy players are about to run them in. They should be coming out here any second.
I got you. I see what's going on there. Yeah, that really confused me because I saw the blue and the gold and the white, and I was like, oh, that's Noble just running in.
Yeah.
But they're the same as ours. So.
Kind of an empty house a little bit with not having the JV boys nor the JV girls. Not very many fans here yet, and I'm sure they're going to be piling in just as we speak. I'm sure they'll just keep coming in and coming in. So.
Maybe you think that they might be staying at home watching NobleBears.tv, though.
Well, if you are, thank you. I'll give you a thank you first. We do appreciate you guys for always supporting us and making sure this program runs well. It wouldn't go well without you guys. So, and you need a man like David Rowden. So also shout out to D. Rowd and We thank him for everything he does.
You
Man,
know,
the whole group, just name off the whole group.
I know.
Come
Jack's
on.
here in the house, and then, of course, we got Ricky Bobbia and
Ricky Bobby.
the camera guy up top.
That is Bronson Barnett. and
Bronson
Richard
Barnett.
Ravlier.
Now, if you guys don't remember, Bronson was a football player. I'm sure you've heard his name called multiple times over the football games and stuff. He was a lineman that'd come in at either tackle or guard, and he'd make a good impact whenever somebody's helmet would pop off or anything of that sort. He'd come in and make a great impact. So Bronson Barnett will be working the camera up top for you guys. And then I will tell you a few keys to the game. Big key to the game for the girls, and I think the most important thing, most important two things actually. I think the Noble Bears need to have fun first. I think it's really important that the girls really enjoy themselves. And the second thing I would have to say would definitely have to be to work on your fundamentals here.
Okay.
You've already beaten this team before. No offense anyway to Little Axe. If it goes like it does last time, I think it's really important for the girls to work on their fundamentals and really practice their craft because they're about to get into the tougher part of their schedule.
Right.
Playing your
Oh,
Carl Alberts and your Dell Cities. I mean, those guys are always predominantly good in Class 5A. I think that'll be really important for the girls to work any kinks they have out now, work any fundamental things they have now, and get those figured out before they play some of your kind of bigger, predominantly better schools.
And, and then in their own class as well.
Right.
You know, this is a lower class school. You know, they're in Class 4A versus where Noble's in Class, of course, 5A.
Yeah, and this is great for Little Axe as well. I think getting to come down here, they get to play in an awesome facility in the Den, one of the best facilities in all of Oklahoma.
I agree.
When it comes to basketball.
I agree.
And they get to play a team that's a higher class, and at a higher class, there's more girls, and there's a lot of times in your 5A class, if you compare a 5A class to a 4A class, throughout an average, there's a lot more talent as you get into higher classes. Same with 5A and 6A.
Right.
So I think they get to see a lot of talent here tonight by the Lady Bears and get to see a faster pace, too, than what they're used to. So it'll be very exciting.
Yeah, we're very excited to bring this to you, and we've got about 1 minute and 30 seconds before we tip off, and we are so happy that you guys are here. I just logged on and found out there are several hundred people already watching NobleBears.tv. Again, we wanted to thank you. Please connect with us at NobleBears.tv on Facebook and on Twitter, and also on YouTube. We've got lots of videos up of not only past games, but also clips and all kinds of different things, all the way to the football season. You remember all the way back to the scrimmage against Hera? That seems like forever ago,
I'm not
right?
sure which way to feel about it. I think about it right now, and it feels like, golly, man, that was such a long time ago. But then you really take a think about it. It's just a couple of weeks ago. It feels just like minutes ago. So I know me being a senior this year has flown by.
It has flown by.
It completely flown by.
Yeah.
Football season started just yesterday, and we're already in the heart of basketball season, getting close to being in your regional play and your state play and stuff like that.
Right.
So,
well, we were just talking to Coach Hughes in the last game. He came in at halftime. He's the head baseball coach. And, man, he's already getting geared up. He cut the grass the other day at the football field. Baseball field, and it's looking really good. And, my goodness, man, they're really fired up. They're going to have a good team here in Noble, too.
I'll tell you, if you guys are watching the basketball teams play now, you're going to want to watch the baseball team.
Oh, yeah.
I think currently ranked preseason #1, and I'm thinking it's going to stay that way.
I like it.
You got not going to favor anybody. My buddy, Colin Fisher, Arkansas commit. He's going to be in kind of the #1 spot on the mound, and I'm sure he'll be dominant all throughout the year.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it looks like they're going to line up, and we're going to honor America by the national anthem, like we always do, and let that kick off here. We'll be real quiet.
The pride of Noble plays our national anthem.
All right, we are back here at NobleBears.tv, and National Anthem just happened. It's a good crowd already now. They kind of piled in, and we've got some good fans from Little Axe, which, of course, is just down the road. But here we go. So
yeah, here we go. Number 1, Legacy Booth. After her is number 2, Madison Cernoble. Following her is Alyssa. How would we say that? I don't want to totally curveball this. Lamarine. Next after her is number 12, Braylee Hausman, and following her is Abby Ferris, number 20.
There you go.
I will tell you, we've mixed the lineup a little bit today.
Oh, we have. So
yeah.
I'm interested to see this starting lineup for the Noble Bears. Looks
Yeah,
like
coming to the floor. My bad.
Number 10, J.C. Vinson. She gets her picture taken right at the front. You know, she brought a lot of energy, number 11, Mackenzie Hickey. She brought a lot of energy last time she was on the court. And, of course, we got the number 21, Landry George, three-point juggernaut. She's on the outside. She's a killer, folks. Hey, watch this number 25 get after it on the rebounding end. Cottrell, number 25, is a starter. And number 30, she's mean in the paint. She's not going to let a lot of rebounds get down all the way to the ground. Now she'll catch them up high, and she'll kick the ball out. Landry Barefoot, she's a rebounding queen, girl, guys. Just get ready for her.
Both teams are going to take a huddle. The Little Axe Indians are taking the floor. Bears getting some just last-second instruction. The officials already look ready to go.
Yeah, I think they've been sitting over there ready to go for a little while.
Yeah, they've been sitting here about 10, 15 minutes like, okay, we're a little late already, so
here we go.
You know they're ready to rock and roll.
The band, it's a whole new energy when the band's in the house, am I right?
Yeah, always nice to have the band anywhere you go, whatever sport it was. There's some sports like baseball or golf maybe or something where you wouldn't want the band, but always good to have them in a high-energy sport. The Bears are going to take it first, and I think I thought she was going to take that shot on the outside. She really looked at it for a long time.
They'll rotate that ball around, and they'll get it down back over there to her. Vincent goes off the glass. No. Well, she threw that one up a little hard. She's excited about it.
I think that's always a tough thing when you're starting a game first and foremost. The energy's real high, and you just really want to, like, score the first points, and you're like, holy moly, you got an open shot, and you almost 8 times out of 10 just get it a little too far. So.
And Hickey reached in on that one a little bit, and put her hand in there, and
it's going to
end up calling a foul on her. That'd be her first foul of the night. She's got a tough road ahead of her. Number 12, she did a spin move and then just put it in. I mean, put it up. Almost made it too.
All right, finds it in the corner.
Go ahead.
Cottrell's barefoot's up. Cottrell with the rebound. Barefoot with the rebound. And she's going to get 2 shots at it. We're going to see who that foul's on right there.
You know, just what I said, that Barefoot doesn't allow that ball to get to the ground. She catches it up high. She catches the rebounds up high, and she keeps it up high.
Yeah,
and
that foul's going to be on Alyssa Lamrine.
Ask Coach Ferris.
We're going to ask Coach Ferris over here. Yeah. Coach Ferris, sir, how do you say number 3's last name? Laramie, Wyoming.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
Thank you. We don't want to mess that up. I like to make sure it gets people's names correct.
Right. When somebody comes back and watch a game, you don't want to hear your last name butchered the entire game. So, that's always the thing. Having a last name like Lorenz. I mean, a lot of people say Lawrence, and I just hear it over and over again. I'm like, come on. I was like, surely somebody can get it right.
Rayleigh Steele comes into the game. She replaces.
She checked out Hickey really quick. Comes in super early. Ball's at the top of the key. Jump shots up.
Ferris, good shot on the outside there. Knocked it right in. That was a good shot by Ferris. I know his mama Kim's watching at home. Thank you for tuning in to NobleBears.tv. I know this isn't your normal broadcast evening, but we sure thank you, though, for paying it, for watching and watching your girl perform.
Yeah, Vincent finds 2 really easy, just under the peg. Good pass by Steele. The pressure's on here right away, too.
They're going to go ahead and bring it all the way up. It's not a man-to-man either. They went and zoned that up, didn't they?
The Indians break it. And ball's back up to the top. Going to be a layup just thrown over the end. And Landry George is going to take it down the floor. Bears are moving with some pace, and Barefoot's going to take a jump shot just off both sides of the rim.
Ferris got that rebound. It came down, and she picked it right up, kicks it out. Now the Indians are moving down the court.
Yeah, Houseman's going to hold on to it here for a second. Ball's handed off into the paint. Ball's getting moved around on the left side. Hasn't left that left side yet. It's just going to stay over there.
It's a good matchup between Ferris and Barefoot. They are definitely, two girls that want to dominate the paint. I mean, both of them do.
Yeah, that was a good job by Barefoot grabbing that ball right there, finding Cottrell. I think just before George took that shot, they're going to call Cottrell for a foul. I think she just kind of bowled over her. So didn't set her feet when she made that pass, and the Little X player did have her feet set. So they're going to call Cottrell for a foul right there. It's going to be her first.
And you got Hickey over here looking on the left-hand side of the court there. Look at her. She looks like she's kind of looking good. Looking good, coming back to the bench.
Yeah, there's going to be another foul here. It's going to be they're going to call number 25. That's Cottrell. She's going to pick up her second almost instantly. And George takes a bump. Going to check out Cottrell. And the Indians are going to take it out of bounds. Ball is dished in.
Nice shot from the outside.
Yeah, big shot from downtown. Good rebound, team effort rebound by the Noble Bears. And Steely's going to slow it down once she gets to the half court. Yeah, George holds on to it, runs around. Fight for the ball, and it's going to be a jump ball.
The possession's going to be to the Little Axe. Lady Indians are going to get the ball baseline out.
Yeah, your Bears had the tip off first, so we're going to give it to them right then, and the Bears will have possession the next time a jump ball is called.
2-2. We've got a tie ball game to get this one started, and there's been plenty of shots at the goal. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, a couple shots from the Bears, a couple shots from the Indians. Another shot by the Indians right there just comes off, and George is going to take it down the floor. Going to find a pass inside. Barefoot holds on to it.
Good hands by Barefoot. She almost let that one go.
Yeah. Yeah, also good hands by Chernobyl. She tips that ball just out of bounds, and Hickey's going to check back in. Checking out Hayden George, number 23.
I like this lineup in for the Lady Bears right now.
Yeah, this is a lineup we've seen. This is a lineup we've seen plenty of times.
This one should be plenty fast.
Yeah,
right here.
A lot of speed, a lot of pace. So Steely's going to make a pass, and a shot is up. And a shot is good. Count it. Fouled on the three-pointer, looking to make a 4-point play. That foul is going to be on Legacy Booth. That's going to be her first. And Landry George is going to look to make her 4th point of the night.
Man, she buried that one from outside. Yeah. That was nothing but net. That net splashed right there. I bet her grandma liked that one.
I'm pretty sure I felt the water drip on me from over here when it hit the net. She's going to get her 4th point. The Bears are now up 6-2. Another great defensive play by Barefoot came just off her hands. That was a great tip, and it is going to be Little Axe ball. Ball is going to be passed in. Number 12, Houseman's going to hold on to it, let things set up. It's a high screen. Crossover just mishandled, and the Noble Bears are going to take possession. Checking in now is number 23. That's going to be Kenzie Reed. Okay. And she's going to be checking out. We'll see who she's checking out. Checking out is number 12, Braylee Houseman. Steely's going to have the ball up top. Move George across.
George rotating all the way to the other side. That was nice. She was going to stay open.
Double screen set for Hickey. It's up, and, man, just off the backside of the rim.
I like the offense, though. They keep running double screens on both sides of the court.
Yeah, as a player, double screens eventually get tired.
Here we
go. You get tired of double screens. So big three-pointer up. Number 2, Madison Chernobyl is going to bury a three-pointer from way deep. To Hickey, to Steely, to Hickey, and to Barefoot. Good rebound by Barefoot. George takes the shot just off the back, too. double team now. They're going to call Hickey for a foul right there. Just, I think, getting into her body. That's going to be Hickey's second.
Well, there's 3 minutes left, 3 minutes, 7 seconds. Little Axe 5, Noble 6. Different ball game than we last saw, right?
Yeah, I think last ball game the Bears really took off early, and they haven't made shots early like they did the last time. So I think Little Axe is here to play as well, and we'll see what happens here. So a high screen set on Barefoot. She's going to guard up top, and the ball is just missed off the front side of the rim.
I thought that was net.
I thought it was too.
The way from our angle, it looked like it was going straight in.
Yeah.
Nice move right
Yeah,
there.
big time step back, buried. Vincent for 2, her 4th points of the night.
Very nice.
That was an awesome step back in the paint.
Yeah.
She got right there in kind of that short corner area, took it right to the rim, forced somebody to play defense on her, and just stepped away from him and said, you know what, if you give me the jump shot, I'm going to take it.
Right in your face.
Big time block, Steely. Back up top. The ball's moving around really quick. A double team almost.
Here you go. She was hot a second ago. Oh, she almost knocked that one in. All right.
Steely's got the ball now coming down the sideline.
All of her help was over on the far left-hand side.
Yeah, I know it.
Ooh.
Vincent makes a good pass out to George now. Buries it. 3 points.
That was for Jan Day Stanford Cole. I know that you enjoyed that one. That's Grandma at home watching. So we thank you so much for tuning in to NobleBears.tv. Your granddaughter just buried her second three-pointer of the night.
Her 7th points of the night with just in the first quarter. So that's a very quick 7 for you. It's nice when you get 4 in one play, though. So it makes it easy. All it takes is another possession, and you're there. So
a lot of hand reaching there by the Noble Lady Bears.
Yeah, the ball's kind of flying around. I don't know. There may be Vaseline on it or something. Ball's going all over the place. Vincent's going to take it over here, get chased down, and that should be Noble Bear possession still. Madison Chernobyl knocked that one out. A great play by her to chase it down. Checking in now is number 15, Araceli Martinez, and she'll be checking out Mackenzie Hickey. Also checked into the game, I believe, is number 23. Actually, excuse me, checking back in is number 12, Braylee Hausman. George takes a shot, buries it. Okay, we know who's got the hot hand, 10 points, first quarter. Very early, very often. I think you're going to see that all night, Matt.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. She gets her feet set. She's hard to stop. I mean, she's got to look at the goal, and she can set her feet and put it in. It is a
another great block by Steely.
All right, it looks like it's going to be.
I think it'll be Little Axe ball. I think JC grabbed possession, and then she jumped on the ground, and her feet were out of bounds. So I think it was a good call.
I thought the official was going to call jump ball. Yeah, he didn't. He went ahead and called it on the Noble Bears out of bounds. So. Looks like it'll be Little Axe ball, baseline out. She's going to have to spot right there. They try to set the screen on the outside.
Gets a wide open look at it just off the backboard.
If she looks cross court, she got a good pass. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it finds Martinez. Short corner.
You know, the problem was there she was only on the 2-point line.
Yeah, she was too close.
Yeah, she's too close.
3-point line's way cooler for her. She likes scoring 3 points versus 2, so she's going to take that shot and just wait till she gets one back outside to go ahead and bury it. So
there you go.
So Hausman is going to pass it in, and she's going to dish it in to Abby Ferris. Hausman's got it. Martinez playing defense on her all the way in the half court.
Looks like
and that's a cause turnover.
Yeah. Here comes the freshman, Rayleigh Steely, kicks it over on the right-hand side.
Finds the hot hand.
13 seconds left. Are we looking for one shot? Anybody going to call it out? Barefoot takes the shot at 8 seconds left on the shot clock.
Yeah, you can tell the Bears just really want to keep scoring. They want to try and pack onto the lead. There's 2 seconds, 1 second, and time is going to be expired. I don't think she was paying too much attention to the time. Got just a little caught up. So that is the end of your first quarter. Your Noble Bears up 14-5, and we'll be back here on NobleBears.tv.
Hey guys, Nathan's Automotive, proud supporter of Noble Athletics. We work on all makes and models specializing in diesel engine repairs. I'm so proud to show our support for the Noble Public Schools through our unique Auto Repairs for Bears program. Bring your car in for maintenance or repair and drop those repair receipts off at any school campus, and Nathan's will give back 5% of the totals to the Noble Public School System. We're looking forward to serving you for all your automotive needs. Go Bears!
Nathan said it best. Go Bears.
Go
We're back
Bears.
here, noblebears.tv.
I like the sound of the band up there. I love it. I love it. They brought the house tonight, man.
I hope you guys can hear them. We have one of the best bands in the state, so I'm not sure if you guys can hear them through our mics, but if we can project it in any way, I don't think I can recreate that sound. So,
you know, that's the same band that followed OU over to San Antonio this year during the bowl game, and they got a chance to perform at halftime with them there.
You know that's got to be a big deal for all of those kids. I mean, you're at a bowl game with the Oklahoma University.
It's crazy, right?
Playing Oregon in a great rematch. You know everybody was watching. They wanted to see Bob Stoops take on the Ducks again. And I mean, you know, that's a big-time event. The house was packed. I remember I had quite a few friends that were there at that game, and didn't look like there was a single open seat anywhere nearby. Even in the nosebleeds, there was not one open spot. So that was a big-time deal for them, and congratulations to them getting that honor. Vincent takes a shot.
Oh, it was a good look at the.
Yeah, takes a great look at it.
I don't know if she was on a 3-line or 2, but this.
You know she wants to shoot. The hot hand just misses right and short. It is going to be a Little Axe ball. Houseman's going to have it and talk some things over here with Ferris. High screen coming. Martinez still playing defense, great defense, and Steely has the rebound.
All right, set up here in the offense. There we go. Got the play call.
George has got it with a lot of space, decides not to take it. Ball gets rotated. That's the spot she likes.
Right there. There's a very good play right there, and the rotation of the basketball really kept the defense on their toes.
Very quick. It took just a matter of a second to get it from the corner on the right side all the way to the wing on the left. So it was a good job by the Noble Bears.
This offense is a little screen there, the outside, and they kick it out to Ferris, who throws one up and misses it. And you know, if you remember right, the last time these two teams played, there was some pretty good chippiness. Somebody got ejected from the game the last time.
That's exactly right. I'm pretty sure number.
Well, no. We don't remember any numbers, but I just remember it being some chippiness going on between the two girls, and maybe because they knew each other or what have you.
Yeah, maybe something like that. I was trying to remember who, but I don't think I even have a number. I think everybody kind of got involved for a second and just teammates protecting teammates, I think.
That's probably what it was.
Yeah. I don't think anybody was too mad at each other, but one teammate took it the wrong way, another teammate took it the other way. So Steely goes behind her back and looks to make a skip pass. Finds Martinez to George.
Well, they're definitely covering up on George now.
Having 10 points early in the first quarter. Excuse me. I would too. I'd set my defense up that way.
Nice pass.
Yeah, great pass. There. Easy short corner shot. Barefoot knocks it down.
Buries it. Hits the back of the rim, knocks it down.
That's a pretty good one. Barefoot buries it.
Oh, that is.
It's kind of a tongue twister. Barefoot bury.
Uh-oh. I'll reach in there now. Get your hand caught. Good move, Ferris.
You don't ever want to get caught reaching in the cookie jar.
Back to Ferris. Uh-oh, Ferris looks over and didn't see Vincent right there. Vincent looks to run
Pulls
the
a spin move. Great pivot. Great pump fake. Very well done by J.C. Vincent. That was a sweet move she just put on.
She split that defense like that and banked it right off the glass. That was a beauty.
She came straight out of her spin and went into a pump fake and had both girls falling for it. That was a great job.
Looks like Tugas and Hayden George is going to be checking into the game. Back into the game, I should say.
Yeah, that's going to be checking out Barefoot and Martinez right here. Great minutes by both of them.
Oh, absolutely. Martinez had a tough defensive task by having to guard number 12 on the outside on the point.
Yeah, and she did a great job for the time that she was in. I think she was in for 3 or 4 minutes right there and just did wonderful. So,
well, that's the best you can hope for a freshman to come in and do that kind of work.
Right. Completely agree. That was a good job. So Little X is going to keep possession over here The Bears are going to look to see who they're guarding, kind of playing follow the leader, making sure they're staying close to their person. Vincent with another steal. She's going to hold on to it for a second, make a skip pass to George, who's going to take things nice and slow. I think they're going to set something up here and get a good look at the basket.
Oh, Tugas kind of telegraphed that pass,
yeah,
didn't
saw JC kind of running inside and just got a little too excited. She saw she was wide open, and then great play by Little X right there.
It was followed up by a Tugas foul as she was making the fast break to get down the court. She reached in and maybe hit her just a little bit in order to get the foul. Number 3 and 21 is checking into the game for the Little Axe Indians.
That's going to be checking out number 4, Kaylee Foley, and number 23, Kenzie Reed. Passes back to Houseman. She's going to take things slow here.
Good defensive
Another
play.
steal by J.C. Vincent.
I had to reach my hand out. I thought it was coming right at me.
It was coming right at you. That was a great job by J.C. Vincent to make that play. Once again, I think that's almost her third. She was really close to her third steal in a row in 3 possessions. That was a great job.
She's got her head on a swivel. She's
I don't
looking
know
for everything right now.
I don't know what she's seeing compared to everybody else, but she has quite a few steals already in this game. And for her right now, they're coming often. Steely's playing her in the full court.
She took away her right hand, made her go left. That was interesting.
You can tell with the way she's even gotten a couple of her high screens, she's really wanted to go to the right, yet takes a drive to the left side and gets a foul called. She's going to get 2 shots
all
at
the way
it.
the bucket when she threw it up on her left hand too, so she may prefer the left side.
I've seen her take it a few. I think a lot of times your right-handed players want to shoot, go to the left and then pull a jump shot or a layup.
Yeah.
And vice versa, your left-handed players want to go to the right and take a shot with the left. So
you can tell Houseman's played a lot of basketball. She's got that dribbling figured out for sure. So here we go, J.C. Vincent to the rack. Oh, she splits
totally
the defense.
splits it, makes it look easy. Vincent's on a roll right now. She's got 8.
She just ducked her head and went right underneath it. And banked it right off the glass with a great, sweet kiss right
Almost
off the bank.
Tucked her head.
Yeah,
that was cool. She
tucked
tucked her head under the arm playing defense.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who that was right in front of her.
If that's a make, oh, boy,
man.
I have to say, if that was a make, that's going to get her to be a runaway here. Well, it's been a long time since the Little Axe Indians scored. They scored right away with a 2 and a 3, and maybe on their second or third shot in the beginning of the first quarter, and they haven't scored since.
Yeah, just I think just right there, a little misconfusion by the Noble Bears. There was about 3 of them around the ball, and they hit it, and they were saying, oh, that's out on Little Axe, and then it's going to be Little Axe ball now. So I think a little confusion there. Little Axe is going to pass it in. Straight to Ferris.
You know, they've had a lot of looks at it. They've definitely shot it a bunch. Just hadn't quite gone in for them yet. So
something about that side. It's got to be. Got to be.
All the pressure of the fans being around right down there.
I guess. Band to your right.
Yeah.
See a bunch of brass and gold up there, and you never know.
Rayleigh Steely gets the ball, throws it back over to George with a nice
pass. Easy look for George. Very easy look for George just at the free throw line. It was a great drive to the baseline and a great pass just straight up to a wide open look for Landry George, someone you definitely don't want to leave open.
Looks like the Little Axe Indians, they're going to call a full timeout and try to get themselves together, see if they can get a couple more points before the half. There's only 3 minutes and 4 seconds left in the first half, and Noble Bears are up by a bunch already. And again, you guys remember the score last time that these two played. It was a 40-point game. So yeah, it was a runaway pretty quick, like in a hurry. And so they came out definitely excited, ready to go. I was kind of surprised that they haven't continued on with that scoring attack that
right. If you're a Bear fan right now, you got to be happy. If you're a Little Axe fan, I think you still have to be happy because you're getting all the looks that you want.
Yeah,
it's not like you're not getting shots at the basket. They're just not going in right now.
Exactly. So, yeah, they're all there for sure.
That's the thing about competitive sports. You never know when something's going to turn around. I mean, you really never know whenever the bucket's going to fall and when it's not. You always like to think it's always going to, but then again, you can't predict the future. So all you can do is live in the moment and try and turn things around, and I think that's what Little Axe took a timeout to just tell their girls.
Hey, turn around for you right now.
Yep, slow things down for a second, find a way to get an easy shot, find an open look in the short corner, kind of just a little jump shot from the mid-range, I think is what they'll try to do, or get a wide open look at a 3 and get something to fall, try and find a rhythm. So Bears go straight to their press and get a steal right away. It's a 3-on-1, finds Vincent, easy 2 points. Vincent picks up another 2, her 10th points of the night.
She definitely likes to share the ball. You know, she's such a scorer, Landry George is. She's such a good scorer. She had a right-handed layup, could have easily banked it in off the glass herself, but she saw more open J.C. Vincent over on the left-hand side for the 2 points.
Having a girl like Landry George is awesome as a teammate. If you're a teammate, because you know she has to get covered, maybe even by 2 people when she's hot like she is tonight. Being in a 3-on-1 situation, you're always told to stop ball, and I would definitely stop the person who's been hot all night. The only bad part of that is the person, as we're talking about her, another 3 points, absolutely just reining it in. 5 points this quarter. George is right behind her. George and George playing defense. Ball's at the top of the key. Takes a jump shot. Good look at it just off the front. Vincent's going to get a rebound and look to push the pace right away. Steely scans the floor. Looks for a second. Calls a play. Gets everybody set. And the play is started. Ball starting into Vincent right away. Man, you can tell she's really wanting to shoot everything right now.
JC?
George.
Oh, George.
No, she got that ball at the top of the key, and she'll take this one, though. She'll take that one all day.
You know, the coach just rolled his eyes. He turned and he turned left, and I don't blame him. You know, he's like, what do you do? You know, I mean, you did cover up. I mean, you did have your girl come out there. She did know that she's a shooter.
Yeah, she was right there. It wasn't like she wasn't playing defense. She was right in her face.
I know it.
Landry George is really good. 2 points by Houseman.
There you go. 2 points by Houseman. That's kind of in the top of the key. Oh, over to Tugas. Tugas got her feet set.
Yeah, took it right from where George shot it at.
Here goes Houseman all the way, coast to coast, looking for a layup.
Just off the front
side of it.
Great defense by Steely right there to almost jump in front of her and cut her off without picking up a foul. They're going to call that a charge. Number 20, Abby Ferris, had her feet set right away.
You know, and she saw her start to make that break, and she went ahead and moved over there first, and that was definitely a charge. But that was a good play, more of a better play by Abby Ferris, really.
I think a good team play, too, as well. I'm not sure who was chasing Vincent, but there was somebody right behind her and then cut her off. So checked into the game now is number 12, Aaliyah Jean-Pierre.
Who gets the rebound right there.
Yeah, right away making an impact.
Had to say hey to David.
The man, the myth.
The myth, the legend.
The computer tech guy, David Rowden.
He had to do esports tonight, so they're kicking off a new esports. Jean-Pierre.
That was a great pass. That was awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of went in right in between them.
I think she split about 3 or 4 defenders right there. That was really cool. Super duper cool. So Tugas is going to take this ball out. Bears are looking to get set in a play that Tugas is calling.
They're doing a shooter game this time, Trevor.
Are they playing a little Call of Duty?
No. It was the, say another one.
Overwatch.
I think it is.
That is an esports game that's played very often. Overwatch. Yeah. That's quite a fun game. I think that game's. It's weird to think about. It's a very cartoony game, but takes quite a bit of skill.
Right.
So.
Well, you know the 2
points.
All right.
Hayden George.
The last state champion team happened to be the esports team for the Noble Bears, and they just wrapped one up. In what was the name?
I think that was just last month in Rocket League. They ended up beating Edmond Memorial in Rocket League to go home and take the title. And I'll tell you, the Rocket League team that Noble had for esports, absolutely dominant. You want to talk about playing some high-level competition? Talk about playing OU's esports team, TCU's esports team. They played every Big 12 college and didn't lose a single match, or a single game, excuse me. Very, very, very well done by the Noble Bears. We're going to take a quick break here, and we are going to find Coach Bradley and get him back here to do an interview on NobleBears.tv.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
We'll let the dance team come out, and you can see the performance. The Noble Lady Bears are up big against Little Axe right now, 32-7. They actually were able to hold the Little Axe Indians to less than 10 points in the first half of this game. And, you know, like I said earlier, they'd only scored 20. So we'll let the dance go here. Let them watch this, okay?
Let them do their thing.
Yeah. That's some good old school stuff right there, Coach. All right. I feel like I'm in an NBA game. Hey, Coach Bradley, thank you for joining us here at NobleBears.tv. I appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Absolutely, sir. Sorry we had such a long break over the weekend.
It's been a break.
I know you missed out on getting a chance to play that tough Tecumseh team.
Yes,
is that going to be rescheduled, Coach?
We'll try to work something out.
Is that right? Yeah. Being a non-conference game, and I know going into conference, that's probably pretty tough
well,
to find a day.
To be honest with you, in the past, we've had games like that. I'm good to try to find something on Saturday because if I can play Friday and Saturday, and especially since they're close to the home game,
Right.
it gets us kind of prepared for playoffs also. That's the great thing about tournaments. So we're going to try to work something out maybe on a Saturday.
Well, that seems like that'd work out really good. Well, we'll definitely be there. If you decide to, to have it, we're going to make sure and come on and broadcast that one for you, Coach. But, man, so I looked up today, and I happened to see some stats, and it looked like the Noble Bears are ranked number 11 in the state in Class 5A. Now,
Yes.
That's pretty awesome, Coach.
We're just we started at the bottom. We're moving on up.
Man, I love it. I love seeing it. Coach, you know, it's been several years since I've seen anything like that here at Noble, and you're doing such a great job. Tell me, what about tonight? Last time we played this team, it was a little bit of a runaway. What are you looking forward to, as far as the competition tonight and this evening?
Well, we need to do, since we yesterday was the first time we practiced since last Wednesday. So,
wow.
we need to really use this as a practice, as a conditioner, get our legs back and our timing back. Because it was kind of ugly at practice yesterday, first time in 4 or 5 days. And so we're fortunate that we're probably in a situation to where we can kind of do our thing and work on some stuff in a game situation.
Are we looking to, I don't want to give away any plans or anything. Are you looking to press for the
We're
most
looking,
tonight?
we got to score, we'll press, yeah.
Coach, I'm just telling you, man, as far as, these are layman eyes looking out there at you guys. You look so impressive whenever you press. I mean, it just really looks good to me.
That's good, and hopefully it continues to get better.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because to me, it's a lot of fun to watch.
It is indeed. It makes the game go pretty fast, but it's like, I think the strength of our team is the quickness and the way the boys get after it, defensively and stuff.
There's been a bunch of improvement since when I first got here, just understanding things and effort and being consistent on stuff. They're continuing to grow. I think weekly basically is what's going on.
Right. Well, can you tell us about the upcoming weekend now? I mean, I want you Noble Bear fans to know we're not going to be able to broadcast these, but there's going to be some great competition in Purcell this week. So can you tell us about maybe the tournament, who's all in it, who you play, that sort of thing?
Our first round matchup will be against Douglas, who's one of the Oklahoma City schools, storied high school programs. And I'm really excited about that. I think it's a great matchup for us just because the more I can play against those type of teams, I think it better prepares us for the playoffs. So we're really excited. They got a really good guard that can really score the ball, and they're really big. And then on our side of the bracket is Elgin and Purcell, host school.
Nice.
So it's another 5A school that we could see. So that's, the tournament itself is pretty deep. There's most everybody in there has good players, good teams, been successful. So it'd be a good tournament for us.
I remember maybe it was last year or the year before St. Mary's was in that tournament. Are they back in the tournament this year?
St. Mary's is not there. They had Andarco, Blanchard, us, Community Christian, Elgin, Purcell, Douglas, Plainview, and I think I'm missing somebody.
Yeah, Elgin, actually, you said that about them being 5A now in basketball.
Yes, they moved up.
In football, they were just 4A, but now maybe next year they're moving up.
Yeah, probably so, yeah.
Wow, that's a growing community out there right off the turnpike and stuff. And we used to have a football coach that was here, and then he's the head football coach out there now.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir. Yeah, he was one of the assistants here. And then he left here and then went straight to Elgin to take over. Chalmers is his name.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a good guy. So
okay.
but yeah, what a growing program.
Yes.
So
yeah,
anyway,
I agree.
Yeah. Well, Coach, anything else you want to go over before you get in the locker room?
I just hope we can have some fun tonight.
Yeah.
Get ready for this weekend because it's getting ready to get real with conference coming in, competition and stuff like that. So
after we get done with the weekend, then do we go right into conference? Or
yeah, we'll have Western Heights, which I think I don't know what their status is, but we got a game with them, and then everything else is Guthrie, Piedmont, Carl Albert, Del City. It's conference games the rest of the time, which should really prepare us for the playoffs without a doubt.
Without a doubt, that's good competition.
We just got to keep winning games and keep moving up a spot every week. That's what we're trying to do.
I love it. You guys, hey, welcome, Coach Bradley, to the stage. Thank you so much,
Appreciate
sir.
it.
Absolutely. We love having you here.
I love being
here. Thank you very
here.
much, sir. All right. You guys, NobleBears.tv. You can't find it anywhere else. That's an interview almost every halftime with Coach Bradley right here during the girls' game, and so glad that he's here. He has been such a big part of the program, and he's really making some great changes here. The attitudes of the boys, they're working hard for sure. So, well, we've got about 1 minute left right before tip-off. Did you catch anything during the break? Chili, anything you want to talk about?
I think the Bears need to keep doing what they're doing. I think they're doing the right things.
Okay.
Not just winning. I think if they were winning and doing the wrong things, I think obviously there'd be things to
Right.
fix. But they're getting every shot they want. I think they're really going to expand their offense now and try some different offenses. They haven't exactly ran a whole bunch.
Okay.
To get them into rhythm. I think if I was Vandenberg, that's what I would say. You always want to work on your craft and always want to get better, and I think that's a good chance to get better. So.
Well, it's just like Coach
That's a
Bradley
shot
said
early.
that he said, we're getting into the meat of our schedule. We're getting into the 5A, district and getting a chance to play Western Heights and Del City and Carl Albert and on and on and on. And these are the teams, we got to get ourselves ready for. And so, I watched the Noble Bears, these girls, this first half, and they ran their offense really to perfection in many cases. That's Ferris right in the middle of the lane for 2 points.
Yeah, and I think that was a really good thing for the Noble Bears. Whether they got what they wanted or not, I think they could have ran that same thing against either the best team in the state or the worst team in the state. I think they could have gotten the looks that they wanted, I think, which is really important for the Bears, both Lady Bears and men's team, to just keep progressing. Don't let this game be a blow-off game. Because I think you're going to come out with a win if you are a Noble Bear today. Obviously, like I said, nothing's guaranteed, but more than likely your Noble Bears are going to come out with a win today on both sides. And you never know. You just have to get better. So make this game count. It's a
Hey.
deep ball.
Hey, folks, make sure at the end of this game you'll have to switch over to the boys' game. We've got to put a different stream key in. It won't be the same so that we can separate the games and make sure and have those archived. And that's the way that we have to do it. So we've got the girls' game on one stream key that you're watching now. But if you want to watch the boys play, you've got to watch another stream key. You got to go to a different you got to just log back on is all you have to do.
Yeah,
really.
it'll pop up in the same place that you guys see it at. It's just some stuff
Wow.
we got to change. 4 points in a row for her.
Man, Ferris, nice move on the outside. She puts it right in over on the right side of the lane. With a little fake, too. She did a little pump fake.
Yeah, give it a little
moved
pump
around.
fake, kind of high up on the key, and came just to the kind of the elbow and took a shot at it. Trell just misses. Barefoot's going to get the rebound for her team. And there's going to be a jump ball called. There's going to be a travel called on Barefoot. That's going to be a Little Axe ball. They are on a 4-0 run right now.
Thank you, Shane Thompson, for chiming in, NobleBears.tv. Glad that you were able to watch and be part of the program, so thank you very much. You are tuned in, and the Bears lead by 21 points with 6 minutes and
15 seconds
15 seconds left, right? In the third quarter, not in the game.
Yes,
in
yeah,
the third quarter.
yes. I guess if you were to think about it, it'd be about 14 minutes and 10 seconds now. So still got another quarter left to play. Good play by Little Axe. Just misses the rim. Jason Vincent's going to come in and clean that ball up. Big time pass to Hickey to George. I think Little Axe has changed the game plan a little bit. They don't want her to have any open space.
Yeah, they gave her.
I don't blame them. I don't blame them. She had 5 3-pointers in the first half.
Man,
That's 15 very easy points for her. I think she has 18 on the night, so she's having herself a night. We'll see if she can't keep it going. I think this half for her, though, it'll be a little bit tougher. She's going to be guarded, I think, a little heavier everywhere on the floor. Like
They'll probably man up with her, right? A little bit.
I would think so. If anything, they're going to play a very spread zone, at least against her. Maybe not against everybody, but against her for sure. They're going to spread the zone out.
J.C. Vincent with the
another
steal.
steal, just carries it over. Dishes it to Hickey. 2 points.
Good teamwork right there, you two. And again, there you go. Vincent gives it up just like she got it earlier in the game. She gives it up last second to Hickey over on the left-hand side, who just banks it right in off the glass.
Yeah, that's great. Number 2 is going to take a shot at it.
Oh, she put it that perfect spot.
Right where you probably need to put it. If it was about an inch shorter, it would have been in. So
I saw Hickey streaking down the court, just threw her head in the back. She's like, oh, my goodness.
I'm wide open.
Bam!
Hey, 3 points is better than 2.
I'll take
Georgia's
that.
still hot.
Wowzer, she is hot.
Still hot.
Wow.
She's been the hot hand all night. She's upwards of 20 points now.
Hey, do you know your aunt held the 3-point record in her class for the longest time? Now, she's in, she lives in the state of Washington, but she held the 3-point, and it was 8 in the game, and it just got beat last weekend.
Only 8 3-pointers? Well, let's see if
good,
Landry
man.
George can break the record in Washington. We'll say she lives and plays in Washington for some team there. We'll find one and have her in the record books. So there's no telling when she gets hot one night, she'll have. There's no telling how many she can really score. So
You'll have to ask your Aunt Crystal about that to confirm everything I just said. But I know that she definitely held the record for the longest time, and it just got turned over this last weekend. But I think when she reported, it was 8.
I'd like to know that
8
for
in
sure.
the game.
Well, George is going to pick herself up. Oh, spoke too soon. Control the big-time rebound. Another big-time rebound. Now she just wanted the foul. She wanted 3 points at it. She's got 2 right there, looking to get her 3rd here on the free throw.
It makes me kind of think about that as far as like the shooting. It seems like a lot of 3-pointers in a game, though.
Well, when you have more than 20 points and just 3-pointers alone, that's quite a few points.
Yeah. I wonder what the record is here in Noble. I'd be interested.
I would like to know that. I remember we had a girl, Skylar Lester, if you remember about 5 years back, 6 years back, could light it up anywhere she stepped on the floor. She was quite the ball player. So I bet you she's one that may have the record.
Okay.
That would be my guess. It's somebody who, obviously, I don't know. We kind of missed some sub-ins. Number 4 checked in for Little Axe, and that is Kylie Foley. And number 34, Marshall Taylor checked in. Trying to look around for who. Cottrell's got it up top.
Barefoot. Marshall came in for barefoot.
Marshall came in for barefoot.
Uh-huh. Look at
Vincent
here.
takes
Look at
one
here.
from downtown.
Oh. Marshall with the
Yeah.
rebound. Oh, go right back
Checks
up.
in. I think they're going to call a foul. I think they're going to call that on Foley, number 4. Yep, that's going to be her first, or her second, excuse me.
All right, so that is their fourth.
Their second
Their
team
second
foul.
Okay, their second team foul. Not too many. It's been pretty clean.
Yeah, nothing too bad. I don't think anybody got in the bonus the last half.
Marshall right in the middle
right
of the
down
leg.
low.
She
Easy
put
2
it in.
points. The whole crowd's excited for that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She hustles down court. There you go, number 34. That may be her first 2 points of the season.
I think it is.
That's
That
awesome.
was a great 2 points right there. I bet you when she comes.
If she hustles down court, she can get a fast break now. Let's go.
She keeps playing. She's just going to. I think that'll be her easiest 2 points of the year. So
Yeah, she was right underneath
She was
the
wide
bucket.
open under the basket. I mean, that's a shot.
Cottrell.
Cottrell for 3. Cottrell, excuse me, just lighting it up. Taken after George. so 20 points by George, and now Cottrell's got 5. Houseman wanted to do it too. She looked right at it and wanted to take a shot. She was covered. Hickey's going to get the steal. Got someone trailing right behind her. George wants to take it. Stepped into it, decided not to.
Got a couple of freshmen looking to make a move to come in. Is Tugas a freshman or is she a sophomore?
Tugas is a sophomore.
Okay, so yeah, freshman,
George,
sophomore coming
again,
in.
3 points, folks. If she keeps it up, we're looking to break a record here.
She's got 7. She's got 7 3-pointers.
Yeah,
Coach calls timeout.
Yeah,
Who are they
no
going to
telling.
take out?
There's 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. There's no telling if Landry gets to stay in this game for a long time. There's no telling what she's going to do.
Woo.
We're going to take a quick break here. You guys didn't get to see any of our commercials, so we're gonna give you a commercial or two here, and we'll be back at NobleBears.tv.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
All right, welcome back. We are checking back into the game as well. Your score is 48-11. Noble Bears on top. There's about 2 minutes left, and Little Axe is looking to make a move here, find some ways to get a bunch of points up quick. Steely's going to play defense up top.
That was Landry George that they took out in that timeout.
He's going to keep it going, makes a pass to Steely. Big-time pass, came in like a missile. Yeah, it's going to be a jump ball that should be Noble Bear possession.
All right, so it's Noble Bear basketball down on the baseline. Maybe they can get another one to Marcel Taylor right there underneath the bucket. No, she ran the wrong way. She's on the outside. Maybe a little blood on the court.
Yeah, checking in now is number 12, Houseman, and that'll be checking out number 23, Kenzie Reed.
Tell her we got Coach Bates in the house, too, if she needs it. Maybe not. Should be all right.
I think it was just a
Yeah. That's kind of
little bloody nose.
Yep.
I'll tell you, basketball is quite the physical sport.
Yeah, it is,
But
right?
you think about it, I mean, you think of football being a physical sport, and Marshall puts it up, gets her back jumped on.
Oh, I thought she was going to make
I
another
thought she
two.
was too.
She made that move.
Yeah, number 2, Chanel was going to pick up a foul. And that's going to give Marshall look at some free points right here. Unguarded from the free throw line. She's going to take some spins. Takes a shot. Makes her first.
Nice.
She's got 3 points. You can tell she's happy. You can see her on camera right now just smiling at the free throw line. She's just excited to be here, man. Makes her 4th point. I think we found another hot hand.
Right? Really?
So 4th points for her. Just a couple of minutes of her being in. So steal by Hickey. Great athletic play right there. Steely gets the ball. She's going to look to run the floor and reward Hickey for her turnover. She gets to the rim. She wanted it. She got it. Mackenzie Hickey, 2 points. Minute 8 left. Your Bears 52. Your Indians 11.
So your aunt just replied to me. She said that, yeah, it was 7 is how many that she had. And she held a record ever since she was in high school. And if you remember, I mean, it's been a while since she's graduated.
20, 30 years.
No. Your aunt's going to be so mad at you for saying that.
You'll have to excuse me. I don't know.
Oh, and she actually did that in the first half is what that was the record it was. It was all 7 in the first half. So she may have scored more than that in the game.
All right, well, that was close. You ought to ask her how many she scored in the game. We'll see. I'm sure she's been close to that.
She said they double-teamed her the whole second half, so there was no way.
there was no three-pointers in the second half. So the shot's up, and there's a foul called. I'm thinking it's going to be on Steely. She's going to pick up a foul here. Excuse me, that's going to be called on Tugas, her second. And that is going to put number 2, Madison Chernobyl, to the line for 2 free throws.
Every time Emerson Tugas comes in the game, man, I mean, she plays some really tough defense, you know. I think she understands the game of basketball where, you know, if you're not a shooter, there's lots of other things you can do, you know. You can play defense and rebound and on and on and on. She comes in, she gets very aggressive every time.
Very physical player. You always need those people on defense. She's not afraid of anybody. So she'll go at anybody and find a way to get the ball back for her team. So,
well, shout out to Crystal Dickerson, who is watching all the way from Washington. She had to chime in and listen a little bit to see her nephew doing a little broadcasting. So
I hope she didn't hear me just a few seconds ago. I know you guys did. We won't tell her
what you said.
We won't tell her. Are we not going to say anything about that? Steely, 2 points with the reverse layup, coming under a defender. Right back over her. That was a great 2 points by Rayleigh Steely to pick up her first for the night.
Wow, it's a 40-point lead, man.
Yeah, big time for the Noble Bears. Shout out to J.C. Vincent and Landry Georgia, kind of scoring leaders tonight. Vincent's got 10 and Georgia's got, I think, we're going to count this up really quick. I think 22, 23 points.
She's made 7 3-pointers in this game. Number 21, Landry George.
She's definitely lighting it up.
Yeah. When she sets her feet, I told you at the beginning of the game, when she sets her feet, it looks so good. When she has the opportunity, she's not rushed. She can set her feet on any part of the three-point line. She likes it on the left-hand side. She told me this.
That left wing.
Yeah, the left wing. She loves the left side of the court. And she's just been lighting it up, though, all night.
I think her stats will show it, too. When she shoots on the left wing, she has a very, very high percentage.
Right.
When you see her shoot from that wing, you almost think, a lot of times, whenever you think, like, is it going to go in, is it going to miss, you have to think, okay, how am I going to get the ball down the floor fast once we take it from out of the net? I mean, it's almost guaranteed. So your lineup right now for the Noble Bears, number 0, Rayleigh Steely, number 14, Emerson Tugas, number 15, Araceli Martinez, number 23, Hayden George, and number 25, Taryn Cottrell.
Well, you know, you got the 2 freshmen that are up on top as guards.
Playing right next to each other.
So.
And with how they're set up, I'm thinking Noble Bears are going to be in a 2-3 this quarter. They've been in a man defense a lot for the first half and stuff and kind of the third quarter. Maybe they need to work on their 2-3 defense, and I think they're going to stay in that for a lot. So Martinez takes it down and has a hand poked in. Cottrell's got it. So he's at the wing, gets a high screen. You could tell she wanted to shoot it.
Tugas has got a smile from ear to ear. She says, I'll take that 3. Just missed it on the outside
just
there.
In the rim, out of it. That was a good look at it from Tugas. So she's still smiling down the court. Who knows? Maybe they were cracking a joke or something down there. I don't think she'd be smiling that long for an open shot.
Oh, 12
buried it.
Said. I'm going to put that one in.
She
that
said,
was Houseman. She's had some points tonight.
Yeah, she has had some points tonight. Those are her 5th points tonight.
Very good.
But she just buried that one. She looked it right in the face, and she said, okay. She's like, it's my turn.
Well, you guys be sure and stay tuned. After this game, we'll switch right over to we're going to have an interview with one of the girls. As soon as we finish that interview, then we're going to go right over to the boys' game. It'll be on a different broadcast, but it'll obviously stay noblebears.tv. All you got to do is log in, and it'll be right there for waiting on you. There you go.
Shot missed. I'm thinking that's going to be Little Axe ball.
Yeah, Martinez got up there high and then kicked it out of bounds right there on the baseline. So
just off the tip of the fingers. So Ferris is going to inbound this to Houseman. and they're going to take it down the floor. So talking a few things over, we'll see if she takes another shot at it. Who knows? She may be getting hot late in the game.
She's looking for that screen again.
Gets a high screen, finds Ferris.
Good
Great
pass down low.
Inside.
Great pass down low.
Yeah, wonderful. That was to number 1, Legacy Booth. Just missed off the right side. Tugas is smiling again. She had an open shot, decided to pass it out. Girl, oh my goodness. That was a move by Steely right there. That was awesome.
I'm looking over at Tugas, and she's still smiling. She's having fun. That's all that matters, right?
That was one of my keys to the game. I think for the Noble Bears, you don't do this sport because you don't like it. That was a three-pointer right there.
The bank is still open.
The bank is still open. Abby Ferris picking up 3 of them.
It's 7:30 here on a Tuesday, and the bank is just got the pass over the middle. It looks like it's
going up on a Tuesday. It's going to be a backcourt called, and Little Axe is going to take possession.
Need to tell Ferris the bank's closed. You can't be doing that no more. She didn't hear it, did she?
I don't think she did. But
I can't be giving her a hard time.
No, you can't give her a hard time.
I'm proud of her, man. She knocked that one right in. So
Steely's got a shot at it.
Now Ferris has had some points tonight too. Now
she's going to be your leading scorer for the Indians. She's got 9 of them, I think.
Yeah.
So good job by Ferris scoring a lot of the points for the Lady Indians.
You remember playing baseball with her brother?
I did play baseball with her brother for the Noble Sluggers, I believe. Some Little League baseball, so that's good. Known those guys a while. Easy bucket. Hayden George picking up 2 of them.
Good pass in the middle of the lane, right?
Yeah, great pass. Just about to run out from the baseline side and just decides to turn around and dish it in nice and easy to Hayden George, who knocks it in.
Well, folks, who you guys thinking should be the MVP of the game for the Noble Lady Bears? Is it the hot hand of Landry George, who has scored well over 20 tonight? Or maybe it was the activity that you saw from J.C. Vincent, who came in the second quarter and lit it up.
And not only on the offensive side, though, the entire game, she's had a great defensive game. Tons of steals, tons of points. Hayden George, 2 in a row.
Very good. We might get Hayden George or Marcel Taylor to come over and say hi to us.
Yeah, Marshall scoring her points of the day.
Let's do it. And she's a senior. Let's do it. Let's get her.
I really don't know if Marshall, those were her first points of the year.
I don't want to say that to her. I'll ask her. Okay,
Right. Just because, obviously, I think if you said that in an interview, that may make somebody feel weird if you were wrong about that.
Yeah.
Whether it was her first or it wasn't, I mean, you don't ever want to assume the wrong thing. So
these girls always look at you and I like we're the ones checking them in.
Yeah, everybody comes checks in with us. Like, you guys just keep walking. Keep walking. So
we'll stay here. Maybe we can get them to get a close-up on the band and stuff right here and call that out right now. But
yeah, you guys can see the heart of the Alamo. The heart moved to Noble. So it's not staying in Norman. It's coming a little south, and we got it here. It's live in the den.
We got a lot of substitutions for the Little Axe Indian girls.
Yeah, your Little Axe Indians right now, your lineup is going to be number 4. That is Kylie Foley. Number 11, Abby Payne. Number 22, that is going to be Kinsey Doss. We're going to see who else is on the floor.
21.
Number 21, that's going to be Jasmine Byram. And did I say number 11?
You already got him.
Who am I missing? There's somebody missing. I'm sure we'll find her here in a second.
That was a good layup by Hickey. She found the open lane and just banked it in right off the glass.
That's who we were missing. Number 13, Kirsten Moore.
All right.
So she's checked in. You've seen this lineup from the Noble Bears before. Barefoot is back into the game, and also Jean-Pierre is back into the game. So we saw minutes from Jean-Pierre early, and she's back into this game.
Looks like takes it down wide open down low.
A little miscommunication, I guess, by the Indians. You don't want to leave her open down low. She'll make you pay for it. 2 points, easy peasy.
Now she's had about 6 or 8 tonight. No, that's her 4th point.
Yeah, she's got 4 points tonight. I'm pretty sure she has twice, maybe 3 times as many rebounds. So she's the girl you need. Just like you were saying a minute ago, it's not always about how many points you score. You need those people who can score, obviously.
Absolutely.
But it's moments like that. You just come up higher than everybody. You get a rebound. Your team has possession. It's a great job by Barefoot right there. It's a really good rebound.
Absolutely.
So that's a stat we should keep is rebounds.
Well, for her, you know, I mean, you're going to get a lot of ticks on your sheet. So, you know, moving forward against, you know, some of the more 5A competition.
Yeah, we'll need to make sure we get you guys some of those stats.
Yeah, that's going to be important. Oh,
and
I think she bonked her head. Come on,
kind of holding her forehead. She got on the ground, and I think just a little action down there.
It's a tough sport.
You're not wearing any pads. Football, I'll tell you, is a lot easier on your body than basketball is. Basketball, you're playing on a wooden floor.
Okay.
Against people who are also not wearing pads, and
not a grass field, huh?
I've gotten more black eyes playing basketball than I have football.
You have, definitely.
So, just like I just talked about, it's a wood floor. You know that hurt. That's a court burn.
I did, because when she hit, she didn't even move. It just went.
You just heard it squeak from over here, the cord on her skin, and golly.
Yeah, it was just like the sound of a sneaker on the floor.
Right.
But it was her knee.
You know she's got to be tough, so she's not going to show you it's no big deal, but you know that hurt.
There's Martinez all the way to the bucket. Oh, hits the back of the rim, misses it.
Pulls a floater on it.
Jean-Pierre.
Yep, Jean-Pierre picking up 2.
I like to say that name. Jean-Pierre for 2.
Jean-Pierre, 2 points.
You want to give it a little accent.
I know it. I know it's a cool last name. It makes you want to. It just flows. It just flows kind of in rhythm. You know what else is in rhythm, or has been in rhythm tonight? Landry George's shot.
Yeah,
I'll tell you, it's been in rhythm. So
they've taken her out since the third quarter.
I
haven't
know
seen
it.
her at all.
I know it. I think she'd put the scoreboard close to 3 digits if you had her in. So
64 to 22.
Yeah, your Bears just closing this one out. Tugas is into the game. Taylor's into the game. George is into the game. Martinez and Jean-Pierre are into the game as well.
Shout out to the Little Axe coaches. They're definitely engaged. Doesn't matter who's in the game with them right now. They're definitely engaged, definitely making sure they're coaching them up, doing the best they can. Marshall Taylor, she's the one. She's the one. I'm definitely interviewing
6 points for her tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to grab her and make sure she comes over here and does an interview at the end of the game, okay?
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait.
We always love here at NobleBears.tv to see the success of these players. And, I mean, there's a couple we've seen. We haven't been doing basketball forever. I can tell you in football, it started off with OSN, Oklahoma Sports Network, which transferred over to NobleBears.tv. And it's great to watch kids that you've seen since they were freshmen and sophomores grow up and really kind of moving forward. And you've got to shout them out almost for 2 years, 3 years now. So that's good stuff.
And, you know, somebody like Marshall, she's a senior. You know, she's been out there a couple of times, but, you know, it has been towards the end of games and stuff like that. And for her to be in the game and contributing her senior year, how many points did we got her?
Yeah, she's got 6 points, and she'll get to hold on to this memory.
And a great rebound down here. She just got fouled. I mean, just a wonderful game so far.
Yeah, very well done by Marshall Taylor.
She's done everything perfect so far, ever since she's been in the game.
I don't think she
I don't
has
want to jinx her.
I don't think she has a foul either. She doesn't have any fouls against her. She's played perfect defense. Good job to Marshall Taylor. So I don't think she's been scored on either. So you're exactly right. She's the one. Got to find her and make sure we talk to her. So
I guess we ought to give Landry and Vincent a little pat on the back too, though. They did pretty dead gum awesome, didn't they?
Shout out to those girls. Between a duo of players scoring 30-plus points, you gotta give credit where credit's due.
Yep,
so we won't talk to them today, but if they come back and watch this seriously, great job to Landry George and to J.C. Vincent.
Absolutely.
So very, very well done.
34 seconds left on the play clock.
Number 22, that is Kinsey Dosh. She's taking some free throws at it, just off the left side. I didn't see who they called that foul on either. You have to excuse me. We were talking about something else. And another shot up just off the front of the rim. George grabs a rebound, finds Tugas. And if you're the Noble Bears, I think you kind of just hold on to this ball to finish.
Right.
So definitely show some class here. You don't want to take a shot you shouldn't take. Just because Little Axe is a very respectful opponent.
Glad they came in and
played.
played.
Seriously. Glad they came in and got to play against us and come here to the Den. So it's a great venue.
This is like this last series is like a quarterback taking a knee at the end of the game.
Yeah, Tugas decided to take one though. She wanted to build up the stats, so
wanted to see her name in the newspaper.
Right.
You don't even remember any of that. The only time you could ever see the box score and how many points you had was when you look at the newspaper like 3 days later, being there. All right, go get her.
Yeah, we're going to get Marshall Taylor here. I'm going to take my headset off. We're going to get her.
You guys say thank you to Chili for joining us today. Thank you, buddy. You're the man. All right. Hey, the score is 66-22. And again, the Noble Bears win by at least 40 points. They won by 40 the last time that they played each other. All right, Marshall Taylor in the house, folks. Just slide those right on. Can you hear my voice okay?
Yes.
Oh, it's so good. My name is Matt, and I'm so glad that you have joined NobleBears.tv. We've got a lot. We got hundreds and hundreds of people watching us right now, and you did awesome tonight. You had several points. We got you for 4 points, and then you had 2 free throws. You came in, made both your free throws, got a great rebound. So tell me about the season. How's it going for you?
It's going good. I really enjoy it.
Well, you're doing an awesome job. We're proud of you for the way that you came in and performed and took over. And I was just saying that, when Landry comes out and then you come in, it's just like you guys dominate the paint.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. So we're super glad that you're here. Are you having a good senior year, though, right?
Yes, it's fantastic. I love it.
And I'm loving watching you come in. So every time you're around, you make sure and give us a, hands up, fist up, whatever. So
okay.
I'm proud of you. Good job.
All right, thank you.
Have a great night. And, hey, everybody, that's a senior right there. And we thank you for joining NobleBears.tv.
You're welcome.
All
thank
right.
you for having me.
Absolutely. All right, the boys are coming in. I'm going to switch over to the other broadcast, and we'll go from there. Hold on. Let's stay right here. I think he's going to give a presentation, isn't he? No, we'll switch over. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're going to switch over to the boys program, so we'll be right back here at NobleBears.tv. Thank you guys for joining us during the girls game. Again, 66-22, big blowout by the Noble Bears.